You don't do evil to the one you love. The songwriter say, it feels good when you loving somebody and somebody love you back. Love is a two-way thing. You can't have one person loving and the next person have a don't care attitude. Submission means to humble yourself. We have too many boss ladies that runs the house. You don't give a man a chance to even say anything for himself. Out of order. Now, I know some of us may be aggressive. We have different personalities. Some people are passive. But the aggressor should still know how to respect her man. A virtuous woman pushes her husband forward. She may be more aggressive, but because she believes in him, she would encourage him in the things that he have called to do. Because when somebody's passive, sometimes they need an extra push. Because sometimes they are inadequate or they have low self-esteem. That they don't feel that they are capable of doing certain things. And so a man loves to be praised. Come on, somebody. He want to know that he is the king of the jungle. Come on. You Tarzan, I Jane. We can swing together. We ain't swinging left and I swinging left and you swinging right. We swinging together. We may not have much money, but we gonna make work what we got. So I'm not gonna put too much pressure on you because you don't wake it. I'm gonna work with you and encourage you, honey. There are better days ahead. God ain't forget us. Something is about to happen. But we have some women, they're out and they nag all day and night. The word of God says to be with a contentious woman. It's better to be on the rooftop. The leaking roof. To be in a house with a nagging woman. Anytime you nag, that man don't want to go home. I see a lot of men in the bar room, oh Lord. They drink away their problem. Drink away their stress. And they still got to go back home. So what they do, they be there a longer period of time, and they say, okay, I know she go to sleep a certain time. So he tiptoe in. Oh, she right to the door, watch it. Where you just come from? Da, 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 da. I want to help women today, even those who are not married or contemplate marriage. That's another one. You better be certain and sure of what you're getting into. Because if God ain't finished with you and you have not learned to be submissive, ask God to continue to work on you first and wait on your time. A virtuous woman is one that does not do evil in the presence of a home. Verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax and work it willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar off. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considered a field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She laid her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretched out her hand to the poor, yea, she reached forward her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself covering of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Pause right there a minute. This tells me this is an industrious woman. Whatever she finds a hand to do to help with the necessities, the needs of that family, she does it. This woman was a woman that would multitask. She had many talents. And what she did was build her husband. She make him look good. Because when something is falling short in an area, she's able to pick up and strengthen her household. But you have some women who would say, oh, you bring the money. And they just want to look pretty and have their nails, do their hair, do, dress up. Ain't cook nothing, ain't clean nothing. The rat and the roach is taking over the house. The children, all dirty and ain't clean. And the only thing they want is money. But they ain't building their family. This is what happening in some families today. They come in and they get into these marriages for what they can get. Not only do they look for what they can get financially, but they come with a Jezebel spirit to destroy. The man worked hard, sweat, to get what he wants. The least you could do is have everything taken care of, have his bath running. Food on the table, he give you the money to pay the bills. You spend the money he give for you and plus the money for the bills. And then you asking for more for him to give you to replace it. Carry the bill money to the hairdresser and the nail technician. And every week you want a new outfit. The word of God said, let the older women teach the younger women. We have women who are married that can't even cook a pot of grits. He got to go to fast food every single day or by mama house to get a hot meal out of order. You can't eat from them. Some of them nasty.
Nasty, that's it, Pastor.
They don't clean properly. And I always ask myself, how could people be married and they don't keep themselves tidy. They don't clean. A woman should always make sure her home is well kept. Should be tidy at all times. This is a role of a virtuous woman. She makes sure that everything is ordered and is in place. She's a servant to her husband. She finds out what it is that's needed. Make sure that even when he had a hard day, find out what is going on with him. You don't have to wait for anniversary and special occasions to send little gifts or send little poems or just to say, honey, I've been thinking about you. Man trying to lean over to you. Man, leave me. I tired. I ain't feel like talking today. My head hurting. My back hurting. All kind of pain. Your back one way, his back another way. You sleep to the head and he sleep to the foot. Or you sleep in your room and he his room. The children room.